I am Chelsea Hung. I'm one of the owners of R&G Lounge, located in San Francisco, Chinatown. We're a pretty well-known, iconic, I would say, Cantonese cuisine banquet restaurant. I think because we've been around for 40 years, many people have celebrated generations of milestones here, including myself. I've celebrated numerous birthdays here. I've even had my wedding here. A Chinese banquet is usually family style. It's usually sit at a round table and everyone can see everyone at the table and have a conversation. And then usually there's a lazy Susan. In the middle of the table, various dishes are served. And for a Chinese banquet, there's usually about 10 courses, starting with appetizers or cold plates and then soup. And then we move on to your meat and seafood dishes and usually end with a carb, such as a fried rice or noodle, and then always ending with desserts. A lot of Chinese banquets, like the dishes have auspicious meanings. For example, like during Chinese New Year, we sell a lot of our abalone dish, and because the Chinese name for abalone is Baoyu, and it kind of sounds similar to the saying "Ba Lao Man Yao," which also means wishing you well in everything. I was born and raised in San Francisco, and I spent majority of my life in Chinatown. My dad actually was one of the founders of R&G Lounge. Growing up, I didn't really think that I was going to be in the restaurant industry. I went into tech. I actually moved to New York. Basically, my mom wanted to retire, and I pretty much just packed my bags, quit my job, and came back to take it over. I felt that I can always find a 9-to-5 job, but I may not always have this opportunity to continue my family's legacy. Banquet halls play a really important part in our community, especially for Chinatown. It's a place for people to gather, to have a good meal, for people to celebrate. And unfortunately, they're actually declining a lot. There used to be maybe at least 8 banquet halls in Chinatown. Now there's maybe like 3. I do believe that it is up to the next generation to continue the charm and grace of Chinatown.